Good morning. I'd like to thank everybody for coming out today and supporting Firehouse Subs, DCRJ Enterprise Corporation, Addison and Bloomingdale. We have a special presentation that's being made today called the ESGR. Before we start that, I would like to make some introductions. We have a lot of great people in the community here, and I wanted to let everyone share in this because this isn't just about us as the employer here, it's about all of us and how we fit in here. I wouldn't be an employer if I wasn't part of the community, and so that's why I wanted to have everyone here for their support today. So I want to thank you all, each and every one of you, for coming out, and I'll make a few introductions. So we have Senator Tom Cullerton. We have the area representative from Firehouse Subs, Sam Stanovich. We have my wife of 20 years, Rebecca Allen. We have Village Trustee Dee LaRocca here from the Chamber of Commerce. We have Mayor Veenstra here from Addison. We have Village President Bolthus from Villa Park. And we have Troy here, who's making the presentation on behalf of the ESGR. So with that said, I'm going to turn the presentation over to Troy.
Good morning, everybody. Thank you for coming out. My name is Troy Stinson, and I'm a volunteer with the Employer Support of the Guard and Reserve. As a former veteran, or a veteran, and a retired police officer, I'd like to thank all of our public service members here for the wonderful job you guys and gals do. I can't be prouder of my profession and of law enforcement and fire services in general. Wonderful job. Now, the ESGR is the Employer Support of the Guard and Reserve. And, we are here to recognize Mr. David Allen for the wonderful support he has given to the Reserve and Guard component. Now, Jacob White is an employee here, and he is on active duty at Fort Jackson in South Carolina. And he had a couple of nice things to say about Mr. Allen, and that's Mr. Allen was very willing to work with my schedule, military training, and was also very adaptive to my random, unscheduled military obligations. He has even offered to meet me or to help me get a job once I leave Fort Jackson and move to Michigan. Now, Mr. Allen was nominated, like I said, from Jacob White, and right now I'd like to go ahead and present this Patriotic Employer Award to Mr. David Allen of Firehouse Subs, Addison, Illinois.
Thank you. Thanks so much. I got it?
Okay.
Real good? Thank you. And I'm extremely flattered, quite frankly. I think it's quite an honor what the veterans do, what our active service does, and what many of you guys do is really A, necessary, but B, it takes a very special person to want to do this kind of work that all of you guys do. I know it's one of those things where people don't truly appreciate the work you guys do until it's really needed. And with a lot of the people in the room, you can see that work day in and day out. People always have some sort of experience, whether it's with the police, the fire, the paramedics, and they can relate to that stuff. But when we're relating to the military folks, that's a whole different relationships because a lot of that's invisible, right? That's something that happens far off and it doesn't take place here in our backyard. And for one, I am so proud that it doesn't take place in our backyard. I'm so proud that we want to take the fight somewhere else and that people want to continuously step up to these roles day after day, year after year, and protect us. And it's one of those things people I just don't think really grasp. So I'm really proud when I can get the veterans behind my line. I'm really proud to be an employer of this, and I'm really proud to say, yes, you have to go do what you have to do. And when you come back, you've got a job. So I was pretty excited. I didn't ask for this, and this is just what came. So I'm flattered and I'm honored, and I don't even know what else to say on the matter other than it's really kind of neat. And thank you guys. Thank you for all of your services that are here in this room. Thank you guys for your past services that are in this room. And I'm hoping that we have future soldiers in here as well that want to go do this type of activity as well. So I know there's others in this room that want to say a few words, and I'm going to give it. Oh, you still have things to say? Sorry.
That's okay.
Good. So, sorry. But so step back up. But I just want to say thank you very much.
In addition to this award, which is much deserved, well done, we have what's called a statement of support, and we'd like you to go ahead and sign this, and you can hang this prominently right next to your Patriotic Employer Award. Mr. Allen, thank you very much.
Appreciate it. Thank you.
Yes, sir.
Sure, we will. Okay. Go ahead, Senator.
All right, well, mine's not as cool and doesn't look as cool, but we were able to get from the state of Illinois a Senate recognition of the 100th General Assembly for David Allen at Firehouse Subs in recognition of receiving the Employee Support of Guard or Reserve Patriotic Employee Award, extends its congratulations and best wishes on receiving this honor, and further commends him for his commitment to supporting employee participation in the National Guard and Reserve Force. I chair the Senate Veterans Committee down in Springfield. This is the first year it's been a standalone committee in the Illinois Senate. We were able to get 16 bills passed through that specifically help veterans. One specifically that targets trying to reduce veteran suicide. Part of that ability is finding a job, finding an ability to work, and finding employers who understand what veterans go through. I was a veteran, served in the U.S. Army from 1990 to 93. I'd like to thank the VFW for being here, and I'd like to thank our police and fire for being here as well. And also, Representative Winger came in with my girlfriend right there. I loved her, always smiles. But David, thank you very much for everything you do, and we truly appreciate it. And the Illinois Senate and the 100th General Assembly recognizes your efforts.
Thank you so much. I really appreciate it. Thank you.
Again, not as cool as the other.
Okay, Sam, did you want to defer to the first? Mr. Beans, Mayor Beanstra.
Well, as mayor of the Village of Addison, a lot of different businesses come in and propose business ventures in our town, and they all basically come in and say, we're going to do great things in your community and you're going to love having us here. Well, we were very happy when I met David. He talked about all of the philanthropic programs that they're involved with the Firehouse, and we were just really, really happy to hear that they were coming. And you know, you take that with a grain of salt because talk is cheap. But from the beginning of our relationship, you opened in May, Firehouse and David has been involved in numerous programs in our village, donating time, effort, and money to help those needy in our community. So he walks the talk, and we are just very, very proud to have you in our community, and congratulations.
Thank you very much.
I'm Al Bolthus. I'm the president of Villa Park. I'm not here in Addison. I didn't bring a plaque. I don't have a proclamation, but I just came in here to support Dave and his Firehouse Sub, because Firehouse Sub organization and foundation also works a lot with our local communities. And Villa Park has been fortunate enough to get support from the foundation, and I'm glad that the Firehouse Sub has that mission to the local communities and to our Guard and Reserve and our veterans. So thank you very much, and I hope you have many years here.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Appreciate it.
So my name is Sam Stanovich. I'm the area representative for Firehouse Subs here in Northern Illinois. On behalf of Robin and Chris Sorensen, our two founders, they send their warm regards to everyone. Everyone, thank you for their service. They're still recovering from the hurricane venture down in Irma, because our headquarters is in Jacksonville, Florida. They recognize everybody's hard work and effort. Personally, David and Rebecca, we've been on this journey together a little over a year, and I am so humbled of how David and Rebecca have embraced the culture with their family and bringing another great Firehouse Subs to the community. We are now over 30 strong here in Illinois and growing. And it's because of the customers and our partnerships in the community that make us not your everyday sandwich shop. And because of their internal belief for our support for the military, for first responders, that it provides us a great opportunity every day to support everybody here. I don't have any plaques. I just have my humble gratitude to David and Rebecca and thank them for their service here in Addison and Bloomingdale, to the community, their friendship, and their partnership. Thank you.
We now have Representative Winger here.
Well, I'm really honored to be here today with all of you. And I look at the role of a state representative as two parts. One is legislation and budgetary and working in Springfield. But the other part is being a part of the community. And I'm really honored and privileged to be here today and to have this business in the district that I represent and the business that goes 110%. So thank you very much. Thank you.
Appreciate it. Thanks for those kind words. Dee, did you have anything?
Hi, thank you. On behalf of not only the Addison Chamber of Commerce and Industry, but also as a trustee of the Addison Fire Protection District, I'm so pleased to echo everything that everyone here has said. Even before you opened your doors, you were supporting the community. And we're so delighted to have you here, have Firehouse Subs here. We appreciate everything you do, and we wish you 150 years of success.
Thank you
so much.
Excellent. Well, very good. I'm humbled by this award, and I want to thank you all for participating and helping me support and the excitement here. And thank you again. Really appreciate it. We'll see you soon.